Have you ever had a Mickey Mouse cup? You know, one of the Mickey cups that you get from Disney and it spells Mickey? Have you ever noticed when you look at the reflection, it spells Wicked? Now, I'm bringing this up for how things are always hitting among us in secret society. It's like, just like let me show you something, because y'all won't believe it until I show you. So I have this Toronto Blue Jays hat, which is also the third eye. And when you flip it upside down, it shows other dimensions, right? It shows a whole nother symbol. So when you drinking out that Mickey cup and you got the reflection from it, and upside down is a W, it spells Wicked. And that's crazy because the rats was what they used when they blood sacrificed me. When they did the humiliation rituals, when they sold me to the dead, when they went to the graveyard and did the graveyard dirt, and I smoked the dust, the rats, remember, they come from dead bodies. When you always open a casket, you always see them, was one of the animals that they use in sacrifices a lot. This is why, you know what I mean, rats are always experimenting on. This is why they're the lowest on the earth, because they're nothing. You know what I mean? Unlike dogs and cats and all of those, they're worth something. Rats is just nothing. This is why the government experiment on them so much. You know what I mean? It's all a part of a project. So every 8 ritual, and the 8th letter of the alphabet is an H. And when you throw it up with your hand, it's always the Baphomet symbol. You see? You know what I mean? So they use this in sacrifices a lot. And this is what they use every 8th time I was sacrificed. You know what I'm saying? Plus when I ate the devil egg, you know? But one time it was when I couldn't eat no food. It was like, this was a conspiracy that all the way. And I was starving my life away. I started, what would you do if you can't eat no food? I started drinking heavy. We all gonna tell you what we would do, but reality gonna be different. I didn't know what else to do to cope. So I started drinking, numbing my feelings, numbing the pain away, and was ready for the war. We at war. You feel me? This is all things like the government. I don't celebrate the government holidays. I celebrate my birthday, and the real holidays are passed over from God. I do not celebrate no government's holidays. I don't celebrate 4th of July. Did you know 4th of July, the fireworks was used back in the days when they used to make loud noise to keep the demonic spirits away, to keep the satanic activity away? This is what they did when they used to use the firecrackers as spiritual warfare. A lot of people don't really know much besides what we're programmed to know, what we're taught to learn to know from school and from false prophets. You know what I mean? We're taught a lot of BS. But if you read in the Bible, literally read in the Bible, it tells you so much more things that we learned in trade of craft, even things we learned about. The letter J didn't exist. There was no Jesus. It's Jesus, and his real name is Yeshua. A lot, and there was other like lords before him. If you read in the Bible, it tells you this. The government programs us to not understand this and program us to know what they want us to know and nothing else. They make us become less because they don't want us to know that we're so much more. I've always been a chosen one. My whole life I've been a natural born leader. I've never followed what the next person did. I did my own thing. I did what was in my heart, what was in my spirit, what was in my soul. Because even a heart could leave you weary. But I did what was righteous. I never stand behind somebody else when I could use my own and get better results. You feel me? I never just listened to what nobody said. I paid attention to see if the whole truth was what it was, or if a lie was what a lie was. And I know who this person is, and I could judge them off for their character of their actions, not just what they're saying. Did you also know that New Year's is not in January? Jan is known as the jinn. You got the jinn as the demonic spirit, the Jezebels, and you got Janus. Santa, Saturn, you know what I'm saying? That's the devil. And I don't know why they always want people to believe in Santa when even as we get to a certain age, you know what I mean? We got to see that there was no Santa. It was our mothers and fathers buying us the Christmas gifts, and aunts and older cousins and uncles and grandpas and grandmas. There wasn't no Santa. So that right there shows you that's false prophets and everybody is okay with lies. As I grew up, I had a choice to choose, and I chose better. I chose to live, learn, and do better, and we all could do that. But I'm giving you this juice and this knowledge because a lot of people don't understand how we're controlled. That's being controlled. And you know it's not a lie. You know it's not true, but you're going to go along with the lie. January is not the New Year's. I was born on the 3rd of the 3rd. That's the same as the highest of the Freemasons. And in my family, I have a lot of Freemasons. This is why it was also easy for people in my family and friends to sacrifice me, because I was rich in the blood. I was a chosen one, and I was a natural born leader. And I would never go along with the dark side. You understand? This is why they wish a lot of bad things on me. They wish the North Side Eden still. God's plan. You know what I mean? So March is the beginning of the new year. is the rebirth. You see, and when it's in going from December to January, everything is still dead. You don't see the trees growing outside. You don't see the grass looking green. Not on the other side. You don't. You don't see life. You don't see the roses sparking from its roots. You don't see. You could plant fruits and vegetables outside. They won't grow because it's the end. It's dead. It's the dead, and fall's the beginning of it. That's why Halloween is represented as the birth of the devil. When everybody start going to the graveyard and doing the rituals, that's when it starts. It's cold. Everything is dead from there through January to March. March and April is when everything starts to offspring. It starts sprouting again. Life, creation of life. So therefore, it shows you that what we learned, what we were programmed to, is wrong. And this is all promoted by the government. Just like when you talk about the Illuminati. Do you know deep down inside the Illuminati, it started by an off-ramp group of the government? Do you know the Illuminati is the government in secret? Everybody talk about the things that Puff did, but who put Puffy on to do the things that Puffy did and signed off for him to let it be okay? You ever thought about that? And you ever dig deeper to what Puffy was really doing and made him be a target and a threat? They could use anybody. Why him? You ever really use your mind, use your imagination to really pay attention to what's going on? You ever notice why the word music and magic is so close? It's like when you get into the song, them radioactive waves with the song is brainwashing your brain and mind controlling you. You know what I'm saying? It's magic. It's the truth. So, when you wake up and you pay attention, you'll see a lot of things different. And when I was being sacrificed, the ninth is the I is the ninth letter of the alphabet. Upside down is still a 6. It's the third eye. Stay woke. It's all the same symbols. You feel me? Just in different form, shape, size, and color, but it's the same symbol of devil worshiping. You know what I mean? So in the 3 to 3, I was born the third. You plus that, it makes a 6. Third eye, stay woke. So this is why they was easy to sacrifice me on some woo. The woo chant the devil of the Baphomet. You know what I mean? And like I told you, where I was living just before I moved with my sis, before I started staying with my sis and my bros and the fam, I stayed at Mr. Patrick's on North Terrace. Outside of the tree, when you walk up the driveway, he has the symbol of the Baphomet on the tree, the root to the evil. The money, and it's right by the curve of the sidewalk because the water bank, the water, currency, and it goes down to the other dimension. You know what I mean? When it goes down to them sewers, you know what I mean? This is all real. And it's the sewers, when they move the cars on that side of the block on every Friday, it's 2 sewers and there's a stick in the middle will make it look like a T, an upside T, an anchor, a folklore. You know what I mean? What's the positive and the trident stick? You see it? Yo, there's so much secret society over there, you know what I mean, that you wouldn't believe it. But God woke me up and brought me in, and here I am giving you the word of knowledge of the key. You know what I mean? For you to live, learn, and do better yourself. I'm dropping jewels on you. You feel me? This is real. We are in a war. Puffy wasn't attacked because he does those things. And I know a lot of people won't agree because you're programmed to only see what they want you to see. But it's bigger than him. He was attacked because he was a threat. When Michael Jackson was attacked, it was because he was a threat. Sammy Cuban Jr. was attacked because he's a threat. Will Smith was attacked because he's a threat. These are all black people from here that we all look up and worship to more than God at times in our lives, that make us feel love when nobody do. Pay attention to that. You don't see nobody else being attacked. When Bill Cosby was attacked, even way back when they did his son, because he was a threat. When he was a threat. You understand what I'm trying to say? I don't think people see what was really going on. And there's an old interview, if you look up, with Puffy, and he's talking about how he's going to change it for black people and how racism's still alive and how we at war. And then he said his name and Jay-Z, and he said, what's the basketball player everybody love? I mean, that got his own shoes. LeBron James, how they're like at the heights of the stake. This is real. It's a big illusion. He started breaking down things that the government wouldn't want nobody to hear, which made them want to target him as a threat. But you could believe whatever you want to believe. It's your choice to be programmed to not see the bigger picture, to not see the bigger picture. You know what I mean? I'm not going to sit here and say he did, he didn't do what they say he doing, but I'm telling you it's bigger than that. It's a whole conspiracy depth. Even when they went to R. Kelly, because even if R. Kelly was doing the things that he was doing, there was alleged groups who was above him who allowed him to do it. You understand? And they kept quiet for all these years. Why now is what I'm saying. What are they really up to? You know what I'm saying? This is why I don't celebrate no Thanksgiving. That's not our holiday. That's the government's program for us to be controlled. All of these the holidays is the biggest holiday in the world that you probably would never believe, because people always make you feel down and try to belittle you, is your birth. The day you're born in this world, your own liberty of freedom before the government try to program and own and control and destroy you from being a child of God because you're more and they want to make you less. Your birthday is the biggest holiday because it's living. All the rest of the holidays are dead. They're devil worshiping. There's nothing living about it. There's nothing realistic about it that makes you live. It's all about death, just like the dead presidents. It's all about death. Do you know when you go to get married, getting married is not what you expect. It's more like what's the word? It's like a program too, because when you get married, it's a business. That's why you have to go and get a license. It's a business. God doesn't look at his children as a business, but that's how the government sees us. So I'm giving you all of these things and I'm breaking it down for you because a lot of people don't understand the difference. You understand that? So I want everybody out there, pay attention to the stuff. It's everywhere. You could really go into libraries and get things and really read into it. You got the internet. You got a phone with you all the time. You could really go into it and look into it. There's a lot of people letting you know about witch doctors. You can, it's real talk. This is not a lie. Look into it and you can pick up the Bible yourself and start reading the Bible. To be honest, right after I'm finished with this, and I do a couple more episodes for my channel, I'm going to read the Bible. I got the New King James Version. This is what I do. I do my Bible studies. And it'll tell you a lot of things is not what is cracked up to be. It's a lie. It's scams. It's scandalous. The government's programs and they over here lurking and watching and breaking us down. It's a lie, bro. Don't just believe everything you hear. Look into it, bro. Look into it. That's why Muslims move the way Muslims move. They know the truth already. A lot of this Christianity stuff is lies. It's bullcrap. It's lies. So I want everybody out there to understand. Stay on God time and stay on demon time. Stay off demon time and stay on God time. And remember, I got you, you got me, we got each other, and God got us. It's not up for a debate. It's not up for a discussion. You say real, recognize real, right? Okay. So say it with me from your heart, from your spirit and your soul. I got you, you got me, we got each other, and God got us. Remember that every time the devil knock on your door, it'll get you far. It's Northside, God's plan. Up with it. Let's get it and strengthen the bond daily. All right. I want everybody to subscribe to my channel, Northside, God's plan. Leave an upward in the comment and please share this video. Till next episode, Aces, up with it.